Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a twin flame reading. But before I get started, I wanted to share my excitement with a package that I just received from a good friend of mine. She has collaborated with another friend of hers, and they have a company called Wing and Bell Designs. So I wanted to do an unboxing with you guys on air because I just think it is so cool the way it was packaged. It's got this little bell here, which of course I'm sure the cats are just going to love. And anyways, this is just in complete alignment with everything that I do. I work with a lot of angels. I also work with a lot of energy. So everything that's in this box that I've been told will help aid me in clearing my energy and protecting me. So I'm really excited to share with you guys. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description box below. And I know that they're offering something special. So basically, if you were to order something, you click on the link from the description box below from this reading. I know that they are going to offer something special in regards to an actual, price cut or something like that. So there's going to be a special deal. So let's just jump right into it. Oh my gosh, how cute. It's a little angel wing. That's too adorable. I love all the little touches. It's so amazing. Okay, so they did tell me that they were going to send me some bracelets. Those have got to be what those are. So let's just jump right into these. I love the design. Ooh, okay, so this one right here. Oh, that's gorgeous. First of all, I love black, so that's awesome. And then these beautiful crystals, which I'm not sure where those are, so I'm going to go ahead and read what this says. It says, this is the Raven's bracelet. Ravens present themselves when you are ready for magical and spiritual transformation. Oh, yes. And it says, also, it is a time for your special voice to be heard. Awesome. And it says, be like the raven and do not let anyone ruffle your feathers. I definitely need to wear this bracelet like every minute of every day. And then it also says use your instincts and view life in a more playful manner. Okay, that's awesome. It says retilated quartz. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It supports that with clarity of mind, intuition, and psychic gifts. The stone is also great for protection, self-control, self-reliance, and letting go of the past. I need all of those things. John of God blessed stones amplify the healing benefits. Wow. So what I'm getting here is that this is a combination of these quartz and this John of God blessed stones. I don't know which is what, unfortunately, but these are really beautiful. This is something I'll wear all the time, and it aiding in all of these different things is absolutely amazing. So I freaking love that already. Okay, so our next one here is, and I love the silver. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. Okay, I'm going to put it on this hand here, and let's see what this one says. Ooh, this is an Archangel Metatron bracelet. Archangel Metatron is one of the only two archangels who walked on Earth. I actually didn't know that. So it says he is mentioned in the Bible as Enoch. Often represented by sacred geometry or Metatron's cube, Archangel Metatron is known as a scribe, a keeper of the Akashic records. Rose quartz also aids in love, healing, and positivity. Call upon Archangel Metatron to release old patterns, clear energy, blockages, and balance chakras. He can also help with issues of all kinds involving children and scheduling a busy life. When you see bright flashes of light, which I do all the time, seemingly out of the blue, it is Metatron trying to get your attention. Wow, that is so cool. You know what really stuck out to me though? Is aiding with a busy schedule. My schedule is so busy. So, with these two bracelets together, just protecting, psychic abilities, clearing my energy, and helping me stay on task, I am so freaking excited. These are amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for sending those out to me. So there's a couple more things in here. This one. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I've got to get Indy off the computer or else it's going to stop the video. Yep. Okay. This right here is called an Orgonite. This heart right here, and it's kind of raised. And there's little things inside of it. Okay, so this says, this is a powerful healing energy tool made from metals and quartz crystals set in resin. Okay, I get it. This right here, there's actually resins and like stones, I think, in there, in this like little raised thing. It says that this combination is based on Wilhelm Reich's I'm not saying that right, research in the 1930s. So it says that it creates a protective talisman. Oh, cool. So this is like a little protective thing that you can either carry with you or just set on your workstation like this. It says it's life force energy, and it's also called Prana Mana or Chi. So neat. It will protect from electromagnetic frequencies from our modern world, environmental pollutants, and radiation. Excellent for clearing blockages within the body's energy centers. Promotes sleep and feelings of harmony and peace. I'm going to keep that by my bedside or under my pillow. It says perfect tool for spiritual development of all kinds. Quartz crystal is a master healer stone and amplifies the benefits of this energy device. I love that it just said it's an energy device. That sounds pretty cool. So anyways, that's beautiful. And that's something that I'm actually going to keep right there when I do my readings. And I will probably put it on my nightstand when I sleep because of all those amazing things that it does. Okay, we have one more thing. Ooh, and we have spray. Okay, what kind of spray is this? Sacred Selenite Spray. Okay, so selenite here is a stone. It's a clearing stone. It's used to rid negative energies, to clear negative energy blocks. Basically, it's kind of like sage, but it's a stone that's like a sage. So this is in spray form. So what this I'm gathering this is for is to spray the environment in order to clear it from any negative or energies that may be blocking. So I'm going to use that right now just to make sure that everything is freaking clear. Ooh, and it has a really nice smell to it too. Oh my gosh, it has a really nice smell. I don't know what the smell is, but it smells freaking amazing. It smells really clean, like kind of florally, but not overpowering at all. It's definitely just a clean, subtle scent. Okay, so that will also be sitting there while I do my readings to clear things through. So anyways, I hope that you guys don't mind that I did that. I just wanted to really share my excitement with that because I just love getting things, little gifts, but I also love surprises more than anything else. So it just was fun to do that on air. And now I have some beautiful bracelets that are doing all kinds of work. And I've got all these really cool things now along with my little angel feather. And so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the reading. But again, I will go ahead and list all the details of everything that I showed you guys in the description box below, as far as where you can find out more information or where you can follow them or their website and all that stuff. And then of course the special offer if you guys decide to that you want to go in that direction to get anything. So anyways, thank you so much for looking through that with me. So we're going to go ahead and go into the twin flame reading now, which is this, I'm going to do it kind of a little bit of a different way. These two decks right here from John Holland. This one here I usually use for the divine masculine energy, and the green one I use for the divine feminine energy. So what I've done is I have separated the suits. And I've done this for a reason, because I wanted to check in on the divine masculine's mental heart energy, as well as his just physical energy, where he's at in the material world, as well as his overall energy. So how we're going to do that is I've separated the suits. So mentally, I want to know, where's the divine masculine at this current time? This is just in general. This is not even related to the divine feminine. I mean, it could be, but I'm going to ask specifically next. What we have here for the divine masculine, this right here is a card that talks about heartache and loss, as you can see. This could also indicate third-party energies too. It just depends. So he could be mentally thinking about something that is creating this heartbreak and loss. He could also be thinking of the fact that he has hurt people, including you, divine feminine, if that resonates with you. But how is he viewing you, or how is he thinking of you specifically? That card just popped through. He's in mental conflict right now. Two of Swords is that energy where we're kind of choosing not to see something, or we're choosing not to choose. We're just deciding we're not going to deal with something right now. We're in mental conflict over it. So again, this could be connected to you, this heartbreak and loss. But what I'm getting more than anything is that he either recognizes that he has caused that pain for you, or he's just gotten himself into a mess and now he is feeling mental conflict. But I'm getting that he's feeling mental conflict towards you specifically. Okay, so where is he at in his emotional space at this present time? These two just popped out, so I'm going to take them. We have Four of Cups energy, so in general, he's turned his back on something. He's bored. He's discontent. He's just kind of like, he's not really feeling too much. And now we have mental confusion. Like, this is just somebody who's maybe they got a lot of people or a lot of energies that are flying around them, and they're just really trying to hone in on one thing, but they're just not content enough to be able to do it. So they're just not doing it. So how does he feel specifically towards the divine feminine? Well, that's a little bit of a different story. So how he feels towards the divine feminine is he feels this spiritual connection. So what I'm getting here right off the bat, and I guess I should have said this is probably for people that are in separation. You're not with this person right now. So they may be experiencing some sort of heartbreak, sadness, and now they're in mental conflict over you. In general, they're just discontent. They're not really able to just commit. But when they think about you and how they feel about you, it's like they feel that connection. They may have disconnected from you and went on the search for something, and they still haven't found what it is that they're looking for. I think that's a U2 song. So where are they at in the material world? Okay, so where they're at in the material world is they may be doing well in the material world. There could be a lot of exchange of money through their hands. They could be making money, money's going out, money's coming in. I'm just getting this revolving door of money going on for them. So they have a lot of material or even spiritual prosperity at this present time. So what about when it's towards the divine feminine? Okay, different. Four of Pentacles energy. This right here is somebody who is trying to build a foundation within themselves. So they may feel like they need to build themselves up in the material world, possibly before they are ready for this connection. But the Four of Pentacles to me is somebody who's kind of holding on tightly to certain ideals, or they're just holding on tightly to their independence, and they're not quite ready to let it go. They're not quite ready to change their lives for us just yet. And so they're kind of feeling like they're in that stubborn, stuck mode, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and see what their overall energy is. We have the Five of Wands, which is obstacles and challenges. So in their environment, they could be experiencing a lot of stress with other people or just mental conflict, which we already saw it here. So where is he at with the divine feminine? His overall energy with the divine feminine. We do have the Three of Wands energy. The Three of Wands energy, and I love it in this deck here, talks about partnerships and alliances. It's like he's starting to think maybe possibly that he wants to come together with her and align with her. He wants to have a partnership with her. But this is about, like, the Three of Wands is the tarot card where the person has put out their intention and now they're waiting for it to return. The next card would be the Four of Wands, which means that we have what we want. And so what I'm getting here is that the idea is there, that he may want to come together with his divine feminine, okay? But at the same time, he realizes that he may not be ready because he is still working on his foundation, or he needs to let go of certain crap. He needs to get into that mode where he's able to share himself with another person, and he may just not be in that mode right now. He may want it, he may crave it, but he may just not be ready in the physical world is what I'm seeing. But energy wise and emotional wise, I'm getting towards the divine feminine. It looks quite positive. So what are the major lessons right now? What are the major energies that are surrounding the divine masculine when it comes to just his growth on this twin flame journey? Okay, so we do have the Hanged Man. This is about spiritual awakening. This is about being on hold, pause, pulling away, going within. So to me, it is about spiritual awakening and spiritual growth, but it does come at a price, which means that maybe this is not a time for the divine masculine to be partying or hanging out with other people or spending time with people that are not serving him in his highest good. This is a time for him to make some sacrifices for himself and go deep within himself. This is a time for awakening. So it could be that he has to sacrifice certain relationships and cut ties with people in order to get to his spiritual side or spiritual self. Yeah, we definitely have this energy now. I'm getting strong Pisces here, though, because the Hanged Man as well as the Moon card are both related to Pisces. And so you could be dealing with the Pisces divine masculine. But the thing is, whenever I say an astrological sign, don't let that take you down and say, well, it's not a Pisces, my divine masculine isn't a Pisces, so it must not apply to me. I just say this as a specific message for somebody out there that's like, holy shit, my divine masculine is a Pisces, this is for me. That's the only reason I do it, okay? But definitely Piscean energy here. This Piscean energy could be you too, whatever. But what we have here is somebody that's taking the time to go within for spiritual enlightenment, but they also have to deal with their shadow sides too. So I'm getting dark night of the soul, I'm getting shadow work, I'm getting somebody who's taken the time to go within. So these are the things that Spirit is trying to, these are ways the Spirit's trying to push the divine masculine to face. They're trying to get him to face his shadow side. They're trying to get him to face needing to take this time so that way he can have his awakening when it comes to this connection, or just his spiritual growth in general. Yeah, towards his destiny. They want to get him rolling. They want to get him moving on this train. And the thing is, the train may not be immediately back to his divine feminine, but at least he's going to be in alignment with his true path, his true calling, his true self, so that way he can get on board and move forward instead of staying in the stuck energy, if that makes sense. So now let's go ahead and jump into the divine feminine's energy. Where is the divine feminine currently at? Mentally, just in general, where is she? Right here, she is in the 8 of Swords energy. She feels helpless and hopeless. This is in general, okay? This could have to do with her divine masculine. But what I'm getting is that in general, she just feels, I don't even know which way to go. I know that I have a choice. Maybe I can go forward towards the light. Maybe I can go over here. Maybe I can go there. I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to stay stuck. I'm not going to choose. I'm just going to stand still like a freaking statue, and I'm not going to do anything. So that could be her current energy. So where is she at with the divine masculine and her mental space? Oh, this one just popped through. 3 of Swords, sadness and isolation. She could be viewing her divine masculine right now as living his life, and she's just down in the dumps, brokenhearted. He's got it going on, she doesn't. This is just a fear. It's just the way she's looking at things. So this is Spirit's way of saying, if you're in that mode of feeling stuck and helpless in this energy right here, you got to get the hell out of that energy, because it's not serving anybody. Certainly not serving you at this present time. So where are you at in your emotional space? In your emotional space, you know, overall, this is the 6 of Cups energy. You want to come back together with your divine masculine. That's how you're feeling. This is your memories of love. This is a soul connection that you have with another. We know that you have that with your divine masculine. That's what you want. You want a reunion. You want to come back together. You may be very nostalgic at this present time, thinking about all the good times in the past, all those things. This is how you feel towards your divine masculine. Yep, you want to come together with him. You want a reunion. You want to come together and have this connection with him once again. That's where you're at. So where are you at in the material aspect? Material aspect, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is great. So the divine feminine, she may be entering into possibly a new job. Maybe she has an idea. Maybe she has something that she wants to do. It's a new enterprise, new business idea, things like that. So she is walking towards this light. And I love the fact that it says strengthening bonds, because what I'm getting here is that the more the divine feminine works on herself in the material world, the more it strengthens the bond between her and her divine masculine. How's she feeling? I was just going to say, as far as the divine masculine is concerned, where is she at? This right here is the 9 of Pentacles energy. I love this. We jump from the 1 to the 9. This just tells me that the more she achieves, the better she feels about herself in the material world, the more recognitions that she's going to have on an energetic level, as well as in the 3D from her divine masculine. So divine feminines out there watching this, you know, you may just be really wanting this, but you're just kind of staying stuck. You're standing there and you're not making any moves. And when I'm getting here, you got to start making some kind of physical moves in the material world. The 9 of Pentacles energy is all about taking care of yourself. The more independent that you become, the more that you create this abundance around you, the more that you're in that alignment with being grateful. This energy is going to be so attractive. It's literally just on an energetic level going to draw your divine masculine back to you. That's what it's going to take, is what I'm being told right now. Overall energy. The cats are playing with the bag. I got everything out of it though, so that's okay. I'm wearing the bracelets and I've got the spray and my talisman. Okay, so with these two here, This one is going to be her overall energy and her divine masculine, like her overall energy with the divine masculine. So her overall energy is the Two of Wands, which is fantastic. She's ready to spread her wings. She's ready to go. Okay. She right here mentally, maybe she's just got a mental block right now. She's just feeling kind of in the dumps. She's mentally trying to process something. She may be stuck with some kind of betrayal or sadness or bitterness right now. But what I'm getting is that she's breaking free from this. She may want this right here, but she may realize, you know, it's not the right time. So she's going to work on herself in the material world. So now her overall energy is, I'm ready to spring my wings and fly. So towards the divine masculine, take the lead. She knows that she has to do this, period. She knows that she's the one that has to take the freaking lead. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's got to do the work. She's got to lead by example. She's got to be the stronger of the two of them. So right now, if her divine masculine is weak, if her divine masculine is feeling lost, whatever situation is happening here, she knows that she has to energetically pull up the bootstraps and take the frickin' lead, period. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit is trying to get her to see or learn. We have the Chariot. Again, this is about move. Get moving in the material world, like I just said earlier. She's got to take the lead and start moving. She can't stay stuck. Yep, this is the Devil's energy. Master. She's got to master this. She's got to, her heart may be locked. Her heart may be so trapped in that thinking of the Three of Swords energy, which is why she might feel mentally that she can't move forward, that she can't move past it, that she can't get her divine masculine out of her mind. What I'm getting here from Spirit's trying to tell her that is just a codependent thought. That is just an addictive thought. Okay, that is just your belief. That's just your fear. That's just your ego speaking to you. Really, you at any time you can take that key and unlock that door and get your heart out. It doesn't have to feel this way. It doesn't have to feel trapped. Yes, you have much healing that you still need to do in the heart area, absolutely. But you got to let this heart out so that way it can be here and move around. Your heart is trapped in that box, and it's full of fear and sadness and ego and pain and addiction and all that crap. You got to take that heart and put it out, and you got to start moving this energy flow. I'm just getting that your heart space and where you're at this present time, whatever issues, whatever things are going on there, it's keeping you from moving forward. So Spirit is really, really encouraging you to face your fears and to do whatever it takes to remove that heart out of that box, because it's not serving you staying stuck there. It has to get out. It has to move around. We have two energies, two hands that are now feeling the heart space. They're feeling the love. They're feeling the flow. So it's like we've got trapped and flow. We have trapped and then release. So we've got to release that energy. We got to do it. We just got to do it. Okay, this is the only one that popped over, so I'm just going to take that. That is the Fool. She's got to trust. She's got to trust. She's got to start somewhere, okay? That's the thing. You know, again, we do have these cards here, which are beautiful because it's like she is ready to spring her wings and fly, but she's got to trust that all of this is happening to her for a reason. All of the things that are happening within this twin flame connection, it's all happening for a reason. She's got to let go of this pain. She has to move forward. She has to release this so that way she can move towards her destiny and keep working on herself rather than waiting in this cage, her heart locked to her divine masculine. It's her heart is locked to the divine masculine, and this may not resonate for all of you, but for some of you it may, in a very unhealthy way. She may have her heart so tied in there that it's like it literally just, again, it doesn't even have time to breathe. She might feel like, oh, I have this amazing connection with my divine masculine, and you know, I can't ever stop thinking about him, and I feel connected to him every minute of every day. But what I'm getting is, for some of you, it could be on a toxic level. And so this is about really trying to do what you can to disconnect energy-wise. And a lot of people ask me, well, how the hell do I do that? How do I disconnect? You know what? There's not a recipe for it. It's just something that you just do. You just choose not to think that thought. It's like the law of attraction. How does it work? You can't really explain it. It just works. It's just energy. The more that you focus on something, the more that you want something, the more that you're squeezing so tightly on something, the more that you are rejecting it. The more that the other person that you want or the thing that you want is repelled by that crazy, desperate energy. And so they want to run the other way. So if you don't want that feeling, if you don't want somebody to be repelled by your energy, you got to lighten the fuck up. You've got to let go a little. You have to let shit flow. And that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the blockages right now. What are some of the things that are being triggered right now in the divine masculine and triggered in you? This card's here and I don't know why, so maybe it's special. This could be a special message for an air sign feminine out there. This is going to be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It could be a special message for you, but these messages will apply to anybody, but it could be special for somebody. I don't know why it was just in there like that. Okay, so how we're being triggered. We're being triggered with patience. Man, patience is just really a bitch, isn't it? It's like divine timing and all those other quotes that you just love to hate. So patience is about patience, having patience and realizing that the universe moves on its own accord. It's about divine timing. And this may be something right now that's being triggered within you or even your divine masculine. But it's like patience. Things take time. We also have visions. So the thing is, it's like, it says no matter what you are, you see the bigger picture of of a loving, just universe vision. So it's like how you view the situation is going to be your reality. If you view it, and sometimes I get these comments on my videos, they're so negative, and I understand, people have all kinds of issues and all kinds of different, just things going on within their journey. But to me, my comment section, I don't want it to be a cesspool of negativity. So the thing is, when we're talking about, I hate my divine masculine is such a, piece of shit, narcissist, womanizer, all this other stuff. That may be the case, but the thing is, the way that you're constantly viewing it and talking about it is affecting it. So the way that you see your divine masculine is going to be your experience. And that's not to say that you are depriving yourself of the truth. Maybe these are issues that do need to be, resolved. But you constantly pouring your toxicity and negative thoughts and the fact that he'll never change and all that other stuff, it's not going to help your divine masculine at all. And if this is your true twin flame, by doing that, you're only hurting yourself as well. So this is about the way that you view things is going to be your reality. And so your vision right now may be challenged. Your vision right now and the way that you see things or this connection or even yourself may be challenged at this present time. And we also have elevation. So elevation is about evolution. It's about growth. It's about spiritual ascension, understanding. So we want to elevate our levels. We want to elevate our frequencies, our vibrations. But the thing is, in order to elevate, we need to be vibrating in love. And so if we're not vibrating in love and we're sitting here talking smack about our divine masculine every 2 seconds to everybody and anybody who will listen, you're certainly not elevating your vibration. You're certainly not in the vibration of patience. So whether this is you or your divine masculine doing this, whoever is doing it, this is an issue right now and it needs to stop. We need to change this frequency back to love. Okay, so certain healing that needs to be done for the divine masculine. Let's get specific here because I kind of feel like that was probably for the divine feminine. Specific, what does the divine masculine need to heal? What's blocking him at this present time? Inner child, something about childhood issues. Yep, needs to be healed. This has come up several times today in personal readings. So I definitely feel like there is this, like your divine masculine, and this is not, again, suggesting that the divine masculine has been abused as a child. But what I'm getting here is that maybe the way that he views relationships, the way that he saw his parents or people around him, brothers and sisters, or just aunts and uncles, whoever he was subjected to growing up, maybe there was some kind of defect that happened, some kind of like marker that just hit him at the wrong time in his life, and he developed this sense of that's what love is, that's what commitment is, that's what intimacy is. And this triggered him, or I should say affected him in a very negative way. This is something that needs to be healed now. It's like this inner child within him, these childhood wounds, the way that he views things from the past. victim consciousness means that his consciousness may be victimized. So this could really be for divine masculines that have been abused. Their victim consciousness it needs to be healed right now. And this is holding them back when it comes to their own growth, their own happiness, and this connection. So you may or may not be aware of this in your divine masculine, but what I'm getting overall is that there's some major healing that needs to be done when it comes to being a victim, as in you're just a child, that it's like you were subjected to something, whether it's something you saw or something that you had to go through, and it was literally out of your control. But the thing is, as an adult now, we can start to take the steps to heal this. So this has to happen. This has to be healed. This frame of mind or whatever damage has been done needs to be healed within the divine masculine. Okay, so I'm just kind of winging this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current connection energies between you and your divine masculine. Okay, so we have harmony. We have sacred heart. Intuitive communication, very cool. So I love seeing a card like that because that just tells us that you are intuitively having conversations with your divine masculine. I know that a lot of people think that they're nuts, they're crazy. How the hell can I be talking to somebody? I just know things, I can hear them. You know, it may not be like an audio type of voice, like you're actually hearing it in your ear that way. It's just this inner knowingness or this inner mental conversation that you're having with your divine masculine, or he's having it with you. And it's just like, am I crazy? You're not. Intuitive communication is actually taking place right now within your connection. So it's the key words here are silent whispers of the heart. You just have this inner knowingness. You just know. And we also have harmony here, and harmony is talking about peace, self-confidence, and productivity. So this just means right now with the individual energies is what I'm getting here. Both people are seeking more harmony. Both people are seeking more peace and harmony when it comes to their own self-confidence and their power and their productivity in the material world. That is what I'm getting from this. Sacred Heart says passion, love, spiritual communion. That's it. Sacred Heart, that flaming heart, that spiritual communion, that love, that passion, that is a part of your connection. You guys are both feeling this right now. Now, again, you know, your divine masculine is in different energy right now where he is just, you know, he's doing something else. You're doing something else. So if this person's feeling it, why aren't they coming back? There's many reasons, but I'm just, you know, this is the card that came through for the connection. Very powerful. We also have Winter's End. This is about regeneration, rebirth, and divine positive outcomes. So winter is over, at least here in Arizona in the States. Winter's over. We're in spring now, okay? So now that winter is over, now we have regeneration and rebirth, positive outcomes, positive growth on the horizon. Fantastic. But this could also mean that by winter's end, as in maybe we're going into 2019. Are we in 2018? Yeah, 2019. Maybe going into 2019, that's when things are going to have, you're going to have a new beginning with your divine masculine. That could be for Sun. And we have a hidden gift. Sadness, an ending, and then a new beginning. That's the death card here in this deck. This just means that things are over with you and your divine masculine, or if things came to an abrupt end, there's a hidden gift in this. You can't see it right now. You probably can't appreciate it for what it is. But there is a special gift in this ending because it is literally bringing in this new beginning, this new rebirthing process, this much more positive outcome. The way that things were before, you guys probably couldn't have made it that way. But see, now that things are ending or have ended, you guys can now do the work. You guys can now do the healing and everything that you need to do in order to bring this to a brand new, fresh start and a new beginning, which is exactly what these cards are indicating. So that's beautiful with the current energies right now. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Let's go into the soul contract. So this is literally just a little bit of the soul contract, what you guys wanted to experience, and where you guys are currently at within the soul contract. I'm going to pull 11 cards, and we're going to take a look where you guys are currently at in the soul contract. And I'm going to go ahead and actually draw some other cards here. So I'm just going to draw 11 cards and then we'll go over it. I have probably about 5 twin flame indicators in this deck, and this is one of them. So just in case you're watching this video and you're not sure, that's a twin flame card right there, because we have 2 fire. It's a fire element, so that's flame energy to me. And we have 2 twin women there, so that to me is twin flame. So where we are at on this journey, this card right here is the sadness, the heartbreak, that indication that somebody is feeling pain. We knew earlier that the divine feminine was being represented in that energy. She had the 3 of Swords. So again, what I'm getting from this is that we are currently dealing with this sadness. We're currently dealing with this heartbreak right now. It's very, very necessary. And we're also getting that people are pulled away from this connection for this time being. So this really does tell me that this may be we're in separation with our twin flame. We've pulled back from them. They've pulled back from us. It's for healing purposes. That's the 4 of Swords. We're kind of going into our quiet mode, kind of like a hermit mode. We're just recuperating. We're recovering right now. We also have the 5 of Swords, because see, the 5 of Swords to me is definitely a card where somebody's got to pull out. The way that things were getting too crazy, too tough. You just had no other choice but to pull away from this energy and to just walk away from it. Sometimes there's just battles that we're not going to win. And that's really what I'm getting here, is that it might have been that there was just so many things going on within your connection. It was just something that couldn't be resolved at this present time. But we definitely have love. There's the love connection coming up again. You know, there is this mutual feeling of love that we have for our partner. They have it for us. We have it for them. But of course, you know, what we're seeing is struggle. We're seeing somebody who's struggling. We're seeing somebody who's withdrawn from us at this present time. We're seeing somebody who would rather stay stuck than move forward. That's the 8 of Swords energy. The Divine Feminine was already in it. A lot of Divine Feminine cards are coming through here as to how she was feeling towards this connection that's coming up here again. These things... I'm so sorry. My cat is, deciding to just mess with the camera. Come on, Indy. Damn it. Let me just get this right. I swear to God, I can't do readings anymore without it just being like a total nightmare. Okay, now I'm going to have to hold him because he's clawing things. I'm so sorry, guys. I know you're probably thinking to yourself, well, why don't you just go back and edit this and edit this out? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when I edit this video and I put it towards my editing software, it takes me 3 times longer to upload the frickin' video to YouTube. So I don't want to do it. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, so like I said, Divine Feminine is in 3 of Swords and 8 of Swords energy. Mental energies. She feels stuck. She feels heartbroken. She might feel like she can't get past the pain. She can't forgive. She can't get past the betrayal, whatever has happened here. This is happening right now for a reason, though. So what she's going through, this separation right now, is meant to show her that this is happening because this is for your own healing. This is what needs to happen right now. We also have the Sage. When the Sage comes up in this deck for me, this tells me it's a reminder from Spirit that your Divine Masculine will become that Sage, which is the Emperor, which is the Divine Masculine energy. This is somebody who has gained the wisdom on this journey to return back to his Divine Feminine. And then it's combined with the Hero, which means that the hero he's done the work. He is now the hero. He's now the hero in this love story. That's just what I'm getting here. It's like he claims his Divine Feminine. He sees the light within her. He knows that that's what he wants. This is his passion and he sees it, okay? But this last card here is the 7 of Pentacles, which tells us this is a time for growth. This is a time of getting aligned within ourselves, doing our healing. This is about patience. It's going to take time. And remember, that was one of the current triggers, was patience. So it's like interesting how everything is coming together. So let's see on a romantic level what's happening here. We have to listen with our hearts, not with our egos, okay? So we have to listen to what's being said to us with our heart, not with our egos, not with our, not with our fears. And we have the union of hearts, which tells us this is a connection of love that defies explanation. So again, people feel this connection. It's different than any other connection that they've had with another person, okay? Now, again, they may not be running towards it. It may be scaring the hell out of them. They may not know what to do. You guys may have been in separation for so long, they don't know how to contact you, or they don't even know if you would have anything to do with them. I mean, who knows what your situation is? But what I'm getting here within this connection is people feel this bond. They feel this special connection with one another. And people want to take a chance on love. And I'm seeing that within this contract here, it's showing us that people are going to take a chance on love. They're going to go towards what their heart wants, not what their heads are saying. So again, give it time. People need to listen with their hearts. Once they're listening with their hearts and they're no longer thinking with their egos and fears and all this other crap, they're going to feel this connection so much that they're going to literally take a chance just so they can have it again in their lives. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some future energies between divine feminine and masculine. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shuffle 3 different decks, and I'm just going to kind of see how it lines up. So I'm going to use the fairy tarot cards, power and archangel tarot cards, along with the angel tarot cards. So this is going to be for the divine masculine. So his energies for future. Okay, so very interesting. We have 2 cards that are a match, 6 of air. It's on the divine feminine side as well as the connective energies. So as far as actual suits are concerned, I'm getting 3 in winter, 2 in autumn, 1 in summer, and 2 in spring. So this could be meaningful for some of you. But what I'm getting from the divine masculine here is that this is future energy. This just means that in the future, he may be working on some kind of concrete offer in order to give you moving forward. But again, this is going to take patience and it's going to take time. He has to grow in certain ways before he can come back and offer you something really solid. So what this is going to require for him is to go within and do that healing, because this is the card of temperance. This is about solution. This is about success that comes from self-control, patience, forgiving, and healing energy. The divine masculine has taken time. He's not rushing. He's just kind of withdrawn. He's doing his own thing. He's doing the work. And so I'm just getting here with that 7 of Pentacles energy combined with the Temperance card. That is what he is truly needing to do in order to be able to offer you this Ace of Pentacles energy that's coming through in the future. So let him do just that, okay? God, I have scratches all over me from the cats. Okay. For the divine feminine, I'm getting here that in the summertime, you may still feel this sadness. You may still feel this just feeling of just bummed out over this connection. Maybe it's not coming together as quickly as you wanted it to. But what I'm getting with this card is that it's suggesting to you, try to look at things from a different perspective, because the 5 of Cups energy is it's all in the way that we look at it. So if we look at it, remember, in ways of our vision, which is it's shit, it's never going to happen, all these other things, we create that reality for ourselves. We can still look at what's good still in this situation. Not all is lost is what that card says. So once we get out of this crappy energy of the 5 of Cups, we can move towards calmer waters and peace. We can move forward here. We're detaching from these old thoughts that are not serving us. So the Six of Winter is talking about positive changes are on their way now. You're feeling relieved from troubled waters. You may even be traveling or relocating. I mean, this is literally about you're moving forward in a very positive way. You're now into this Prince of Winter energy. This is somebody who is literally seeking out solutions. They're no longer bogged down with that emotional energy of just being in the dumps and depressed. They're looking at things in a much more logical manner. They're going into the air energy, that mental energy, but it's very positive this time. It's not a negative. They're not stuck. They're actually moving forward. So I'm seeing both the divine feminine and masculine in the future really making some positive changes and some choices that lead them ultimately to that much better energy. So for the connective energy, we have the Queen of Fire. So this is the feminine energy here. This is about her getting into her more confident, sensual side. Also her creative side. If there's things that she wants to do or needs to do, this is about her jumping into that opportunity to create something, to do something she's always wanted to do. The Seven of Fire is talking about you got to defend yourself. Like it's not going to be easy. You got to fight for something. You have to fight for this connection, or you have to fight for your right to create, or fight for just whatever it is, your passions, whatever it is that you want to do. But I'm seeing victory here with the Six of Air. You're moving towards something very positive. This energy here of hanging in there, not letting something take you down, not getting taken down by other people or other situations or your divine masculine and what he's doing or not doing. That energy is not taking you down. You're literally staying in this Queen of Fire energy. And because of this, we have positive movement forward with this connection in the future. So the only thing that I can say, divine feminines, is that in the meantime, while your divine masculine is doing his healing, this literally is about changing your mindset. This will take you towards calmer waters, jumping in that more logical mindset, which will lead you to your passions, which is feeling very confident and creative and good about yourself. And you're able to set boundaries. You're able to, work harder towards your goals. And by doing that, you're actually taking this connection to calmer waters. It's not as stuck. It's not so tightly wound up with all this mental negative energy. So it's actually doing the partnership, the union, a positive if we can just change our energies and our thoughts and our feelings about it. Doesn't mean the divine masculine doesn't have to do shit. It's just that the divine feminine's probably watching this, and I always like to give advice from her or to her perspective. Okay, so the last cards we're going to do are going to be just messages from Spirit. Actually, no. We're going to do what your divine masculine truly wants with you in this connection. Straight up. What does he truly want? Okay, fine. So he's, we're not together right now. He left, or he doesn't want us right now, or he's with somebody else. Whatever the situation is, what does he truly want deep down inside? If he didn't have these fears or blocks or other things going on, what does he truly want? So we have the Knight of Trees. This right here is about stability. I would want stability. I would want to have something concrete and solid with you. That's really, really beautiful. Yep. I want an equal give and take with that Six of Trees. Do you see both cards are earth? This is stable energy. This is something that he would really, really want next time around with you. An equal give and take. Maybe he could not equally give to you. Maybe you were just given so much before he was just like, whoa. He didn't even know what to do with that, okay? You didn't even give him time to be able to have the energy to give back to you. I mean, that does happen sometimes where we're just give, and the other person's just like, whoa, it's a little overwhelming. They almost feel like they can't even match that energy, so they just kind of shut down and don't try. We also have the Four of Stars, which is the Four of Wands. These are all really positive cards. Positive growth, something solid, equal give and take, equal exchange, and now foundation. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card, which is a twin flame card. Like, I want that feeling of home. I want that feeling of foundation with this partner. That's what I truly, truly want. So this is what your divine masculine truly wants with you, divine feminine. Whether he's acting like it or not, truly deep down inside, that's what he wants. So in what ways are you connected to your divine masculine right now? And the reason I'm asking that is because we did have that card that suggested that that intuitive communication. So in what ways are you connecting with your divine masculine? In what ways is he feeling you and you feeling him? Oh yeah, definitely. We have that in intuition, that feeling. You just know. It's the presence. It's the awareness that there's another energy with you. Your divine masculine's feeling that, and so are you. You guys are aware of each other's thoughts. There is this connection between the two of you. And sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. It just grabs your attention. And you're just like, whoa, like, why am I thinking a certain thought right now? And it's because it's coming from your divine masculine, and vice versa. There's a thought or a feeling that suddenly he has, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's because it's coming straight from you. This is what it was, intuitive communication. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely have intuitive communication, and that's the third eye chakra energy right there. So this is definitely this presence that's just there. You just have this awareness. You just feel this connection. It grabs your attention. You just have it. Yeah, the sense of home. What did I just say? What does your divine masculine truly want with this connection? He wants to come back home. Now, he may not know how to get there. He may not know, with all his shenanigans and all the bullshit that has happened between the two of you, he may not know how to bridge the gap and make that happen. But that doesn't mean he doesn't want it. It doesn't mean that he doesn't want it just because he's not making that happen right now. But what I'm getting here is that how he is feeling you is in the root chakra area. So this is something where it's like he's feeling this warmth, he's feeling this safety, he's feeling this nurturing energy from you. So your love, the love and the healing that you're sending to him, what I'm getting here is that it's hitting him on a level. When he's home alone, I'm also getting this, is he's feeling this energy when he's all by himself in his bed. For some reason that's coming up because I think that ferret here is like sleeping. They're feeling it. They're feeling you. They're feeling your presence. Yeah, again, more root chakra, the sense of belonging, the sense of safety, the sense of just feeling you on a very physical level. To me, this is physical, okay? They crave your physical touch. You may also crave their physical touch. You might actually feel their presence in you, like your energy field. Like you may feel them on you. Like you may feel them for some reason when you're sleeping or something like that. Like their body may touch yours and you may have that feeling. Okay, there is something there. Or like a rubbing against one's shoulder. That's an energy that's coming through here. Yep. This is about communication. There's definitely communication going on between the two of you. So again, it's intuitive communication. Intuitive and communication. So that's just straight up what's happening here. So a lot of intuitive communication going on. Whatever you are expressing and exchanging, there is this connection between the two of you. We have two words that talk about connection, or two cards. Connection, connection. Intuitive communication. It's all connected here. So you guys are definitely feeling your divine masculine. He's feeling you. You're hearing him. He's hearing you. And he's feeling you on a physical level. He's feeling that safety that you're sending him, that love, and you're also feeling him on a physical level. So that's how you guys are connected energetic-wise at this present time. So now we will go ahead and go into messages from Spirit. I'm not going to take those because it was too huge of a chunk. Okay, so this is messages from Spirit just on this twin flame journey. We got to remove the mask of our everyday persona. So this may be that somebody is still not revealed something. You may not have revealed something. Your divine masculine may not have revealed something. But this is Spirit's way of saying the mask has got to come down. The person that you've been pretending to be every day, it's outdated. This isn't going to work. It's not going to work if we're going to go into a new direction with this connection. You got to take off that mask. You got to be authentic. You got to be real. Yep, expand your horizons. So what Spirit's telling us here, again, if your divine masculine isn't with you and he's rejecting you, running like hell, whatever the situation is, or maybe you are, this is about expanding your horizons in the meantime. There's a reason that the separation is happening. There's a reason that you are at this point in your twin flame journey. You're meant to expand your horizons at this present time. So do it. Yep, nothing is absolute. This is another energy, and this is what's the word I'm looking for? This is a reminder from Spirit. Nothing is absolute. As in, nothing is absolute. The only thing that is constant is change. The flow of the universe, the flow, like we're constantly evolving. We're aging every second of every day. The time is running out every single day. Maybe these are all illusions though, but whatever. I'm just saying, like in our 3D existence, that's what it seems like. is that nothing is absolute. Change is the only constant. You got to go with the changes. You got to go with the changes at times. You cannot stay stuck in your energy. You cannot stay stuck on this twin flame journey. You must move forward for yourself, for your twin flame, for the healing, for the growth of this connection. You cannot stay stuck in your pain. Even though you feel like it, you cannot do it. And it says acclimate, accept where you are. So again, love yourself enough to know that you don't have to be perfect. Yes, you need to get up and you need to move forward and you need to change and you need to basically be more authentic and realize that things are changing. You got to get rolling with those changes, but accept where you're at too. You know, you don't have to feel like such a failure or feel like you're not good enough. So Spirit's telling you to recognize, to accept who you are and where you are at this present time. That is also a lesson too. And crown yourself. Be proud of yourself is what Spirit's saying. Don't let whatever is going on right now or how you see things coming together for other people, like somehow that's never going to happen for you. They're telling you at some point you're going to feel like you can crown yourself. You should crown yourself right now, but maybe you just don't feel like you should. Maybe you don't feel worthy. But what they're telling you here is that at one point in time, you are going to feel proud of yourself. You're going to feel proud of yourself that you've grown so much, that you've learned so much on this journey, that you've used this journey in the most positive way for your soul development, okay? Because it's not just about romance and coming together. This is about your journey too, your soul development too. So let's go ahead and end the reading now with some messages from, well, not messages from Spirit, messages from our angels, which is the same thing. I don't know why I said that. We have angel as self-worth. Couldn't have come at a better time, because that's what Spirit was just talking about. We got to accept who we are. We got to accept where we're at. This angel's self-worth is currently with us at this present time. This also goes for the divine masculine, but towards the end of my reading, when I'm talking about messages from Spirit, I usually am talking to the person that's watching this video. We also have Goddess of Earth here. This again, this is about being connected to Mother Earth. This is about being grounded. This is also about being imaginative. This is about creating things in the material world. So this Goddess of Earth is with you right now, telling you it's time to get physical. It's time to get moving. It's time to create. That's what it is. We have God of Indulgence. Again, this is about having a good time. Things do not need to be dreary on this twin flame journey. Yes, you are going to go through your ups and downs, and you're going to need to heal and go through some dark night of the soul, and you know you're going to have to get uncomfortable, but it doesn't have to be miserable the entire time. It does not have to be doom and gloom and sadness and this feeling of, well, I'm just separated with my divine masculine, I'm pining and I'm so sad and I can't wait for us to come together. That can't be what this is about, or else you're just going to be miserable. You have to indulge. You have to have a good time while you're on this journey. You can't stop living your life just because you found out you had a twin flame or you are a twin flame. This doesn't mean life ends for you. It doesn't mean that this is the only thing that matters in life. You know, it may be a big portion of your, existence of moving forward and growing, but it can't, this reunion of wanting to come back with this person and have this romantic connection cannot be your main focus. It just can't. It's not what it was designed for. So this is about indulging a little, having a little fun. And this could just mean that you go off your diet, you splurge and you have a banana split. Shit, that's what I did the other day. And it felt really good. And of course, I kind of felt guilty afterwards. But you know what? I'm back to eating good today. So, indulge a little. Just, you fall off the wagon, you get back on it. It's all good, but you can indulge a little. Have a little bit more fun in your life. Yep. Angel of relaxation. We just need to relax. Just need to let go. We just need to let the universe do what it's going to do. It's not like we're not in control. We are. We do have the free will. Hell, we have the free will to say, I don't want to be on this twin flame journey anymore, and you're off. Sometimes we may think that works, and other times we just may be drawn right back to it. But whatever. All I'm saying is that angel of relaxation is saying you just got to let go. Let go. And I'm going to read this to you. Let go of the desired outcome and you will get what you want, but you have to let go in order to get what it is that you want. You can't be holding on so tightly to it. Remember, the laws of the universe, the laws of attraction are not going to work in your favor when you're holding on so tightly to this. And we have Goddess of Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side actually holds a hidden treasure. This is beautiful. So again, this is literally about honoring all parts of yourself, even the aspects of yourself that maybe your divine masculine was just like, I don't like that about you, or whatever. And you know, when this happens, and this is actually something that not a lot of people talk about, sometimes your twin flame will fling that shit that you just reflected back to them right back onto you, because it's something they can't deal with. You've just mirrored some aspect to them that they're just like, whoa, that's too ugly. I don't like it. It's a little too real. I don't like this. I don't want you. I'm out of here. I mean, seriously, that is how, you know, this mirroring aspect works. This is how projection works. This is how, if we're not ready to deal with our shadowy sides, we'll reject it. We'll literally, you know, like berate ourselves for even feeling a certain way or having a certain thought. There's a lot of guilt that comes through with shadows. But the thing is, we all have a shadowy side. There's certain thoughts that we may have. I mean, as long as they don't include hurting other people, but you may deal with things in a certain way that maybe another person goes, whoa, that's really crazy. Like, I have a horrible potty mouth and I'm always saying shit, fuck, blah, 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 this and that. And there's a lot of people that like it, but there's equally a lot of people that are just like, that's so unnecessary. But you want to know what? It's just who I am. So I don't give a shit. I'm just going to do what I want to do. So that's what I'm saying. I have accepted that part of myself. And if somebody thinks that I'm not intelligent, or thinks that it takes away from the authenticity of my readings, or they're embarrassed and they don't want to take me around their friends and family, that's on them. I've accepted this part of myself. So I'm using this as an example. I'm also using this as an example. You know, there's certain things that you just, certain tastes that you have. Let's just say you have a fetish, okay? Again, as long as it's not hurting anybody, and you know what I'm saying by that, you know, like inappropriately hurting people, you know, that could just be a shadowy aspect of yourself. And the thing is when people can't accept that about you, that's usually something that is just within them. You're triggering them in a negative way. You're forcing them to have to kind of look at that dark side of themselves, maybe a side of themselves that they can't accept. Okay, it's almost like what you reject. It's almost like there could be something within you that is secretly attracted to that. I'm not saying that goes for everything. I'm just using this as an example, you guys. So anyways, I went way off on a tangent. So the goddess of shadows, you got to respect your shadowy side. You got to jump into that energy. It's not like you got to be all up in it. I'm not saying like all of a sudden, you know, you're just the shadowy person and you're no longer in the light, but we've got to balance out some of those energies. Sometimes when we're way too in the light all the time, if something happens like reality, sometimes your world can come crashing down because you've spent so much time in the light that you're just like, holy shit, I forgot what it's like to be a human being. And then all of a sudden you're just down in the dumps for weeks and you're just trying to come back to the light. So if you're properly balanced and you're honoring some dark sides of yourself, then when the shit hits the fan, you're not going to be so susceptible to falling apart. All right, one last message from our angels to close this reading. 4 of Wands. I love it. So I'm pretty sure it came up 3 times in this reading, but maybe just 2. But I don't care. It came up a lot. 4 of Action, 4 of Wands. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. So your angels want you to know you are headed towards the 4 of Wands energy. You are headed towards this when it comes to yourself and possibly your twin flame connection, if you guys can make it work and do the work, okay? But ultimately, you're going to create that foundation within yourself. You're going to feel so secure within your own energy that when you are feeling that, your twin flame starts to also want this same energy, wants to come back to this foundation. And we already saw early on that your divine masculine wants this foundation. So now it's about you vibrating in the energy of this foundation, making yourself whole first instead of looking to him to complete you. Create that foundation for yourself first. And your divine masculine, he might just show up. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a long one, but like some of you have said, I want the long ones. So here's a long one for you guys. All right, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.